So I was watching both World Cup matches yesterday, and I really wanted to talk quickly about Argentina versus Switzerland. This is a basketball channel, so I'm not getting too much into the FIFA, World Cup, or MLS kind of sport. But I was very interested by the fact that Embolo, Switzerland's like lone striker, got yellow carded for basically diving and trying to trick the referees into giving him a free kick. I believe it was a free kick that he was trying to go for. And during a review, originally the yellow card was put on Argentina. However, during like a review, they saw that it was actually Embolo who just kind of, I don't think he got any contact, and he just kind of, wanted to fall off, try and get something going his way. And because he quote unquote tricked the referee, he got punished for that. He got his second yellow card for the match. And he got thrown out because that is treated as a automatic yellow card or automatic red card when you get two yellow cards, basically. And that's simple soccer, football kind of ins and outs. But my first thought when I saw the game, when I saw that go down during the game, because yes, I think it's a little unfortunate because I think the commentators actually put it pretty perfectly when the match was going on that yeah, it's the right call to give him a yellow card, but man, it just sucks, and it kind of goes against the nature of the sport when you're getting punished that way, where such a flop is leading to you getting kicked out of the game. And that sucks because everyone flops, I'm pretty sure most of the times you see a soccer player go down, hurt, freaking out, it's to not embellish the call, but to show hey, I got contact, ref, please look at this, please review this. And you see this in all sports. Basketball specifically is notorious for this. We call it flopping. I'm sure you call it flopping in other sports as well, but in basketball we call it flopping. And we have this whole debate about ethical hoops and stuff like that, where players like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Luka Doncic, prime James Harden, these were guys who were known to get a lot of free throws. They would hunt for free throws. They would try and get these referees to blow on their whistle to get them some extra free easy points. And you got tons of notorious ones. I think in the 2025, was it 2025? Yes, it was the 2025 playoffs, Indiana versus New York. I'm pretty sure there was a call where Jalen Brunson punched himself in the face with the opposing Indiana player's body just to try and get a call. Shout out Brunson, shout out Knicks. It's just funny stuff like that that I think about a lot, and I'm actually pretty pro free throw merchant. I understand why it could be annoying, how it could slow down the game and stuff like that, but I do believe that there's an art and a skill to drawing fouls, And again, I'm not going to complain. Again, the Knicks just won a championship. Brunson, that's no disrespect. I think his more crafty style of playing is very powerful in the league, especially when you're a smaller guard. It falls into that line of it's more of a tactical skill than a just a cheap shot. I feel like a lot of people think of it. There's a lot of nuance to when you should draw a foul. But I like the idea that I feel we aren't disincentivized from overdrawing fouls in the NBA, right? What you get. Let me actually make sure I look up this rule to make sure I don't mess up anything. Yeah, so you basically get a technical foul in NBA basketball for doing something like this when you kind of force the refs to give you an undeserved foul, and there's about a $2,000 fine. But I'm pretty sure you don't get thrown out if you rack up too many of these. Yeah, just wanted to confirm. They call it a non-unsportsmanlike technical foul, which I think kind of sucks. I'm not saying that FIFA it should be two types of technical fouls like this and you get thrown out, but I do think that after, let's say, 3 flops, 4 flops, it should be swapped to something, whether it's an ejection or a mandatory minutes restriction, or kind of progressively benefiting the other team, right? Again, I don't have this perfectly called out. I just kind of wanted to make a quick video talking about this. But My heart goes out to the Switzerland kind of team, to the fans, because I know that's definitely not the way you want to finish a World Cup. Shout out to Argentina for still capitalizing on that and getting out the win. And yeah, I don't know. I just thought it would be an interesting thought to throw out into the, I guess, larger social sphere that is kind of talking about sports and, you know, sports fandom and stuff like that, to figure out like what would this rule kind of look like in the NBA, you know? Like, could a call like this where we're having tighter anti-flopping rules where it could lead to an ejection if overdone in a game, could that fix some of the problems that we're seeing? Would you see players now go from getting 9 to 10 assists down to like maybe 6, or I'm not going to say it, 6 or 7? But yeah, that's I guess that's really my 2 cents. Just like thinking about how this would apply to basketball, because basketball we have flopping as an issue. My microphone is messed up, but that's fine. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you want to. And yeah, if you want to just check out some of my other basketball videos, you can check them out like right here.